I'm Dr. George Flynn, and you're watching In-Depth TV. Today we're going to talk about your values. Well, number one is, do you value life? Do you value life? Do you value your life? And if you do value life, then don't waste time. Because if you're wasting time, you're wasting your life. That's the stuff this life's made of. We talk about, well, what are you doing? I'm killing time. Yes, you are killing time. You're killing your life if you're killing time. The value of anything that you get or that you can do can be determined by how much of your time or your life that you spent to get it. So if you want to buy something that costs $100 and you make $20 an hour, you've just spent 5 hours of your life to get that. So let's keep that in perspective. The amount of yourself, of your life, that you use up in achieving the things that are important to you is a critical factor for you to consider. So before you begin a project, see how much of your life is it going to take up to get the result that you want. If you discover your innate strengths, the things that really are, God-given gifts, and you're developing and exploiting them to the highest degree, then you get the greatest amount of satisfaction and enjoyment for everything that you do. Now let's make sure we understand that. If you can discover what your essence is, and you're doing that to the best of your ability, and you'll get the greatest amount of satisfaction and enjoyment in everything that you do in that effort. So deciding what you want to do and deciding what you can do very well and what you can give to others and what can give you the highest rewards for your efforts, that's the starting point. Just the starting point to get the best out of yourself. So corporations, big corporations, they do what they call strategic planning. And this strategic planning begins with the idea that the whole purpose of the exercise is to reorganize and reallocate the people, the monies, the budget, to increase the rate of return on all of this effort and all of this money that's put into the business. Now that's strategic planning for business. This invariably is done by emphasizing some areas, saying we can do more of that, or de-emphasizing and/or de-emphasizing areas, saying we need to do a little less of that. And the way we do that is we allocate more money or more people to areas that are highest return and take away resources from areas that have lower returns. It's real simple when you think about it, but most people don't take time to think about it. So we develop and promote the newer and better things that this company has, and we discontinue these things that are less profitable for the company, and we can take the people and channel the resources to maximize the benefits. That's the same thing in your life. The things that are working for you, the things that are paying off for you to help feed your family and take care of all of your needs, do more of those. The things that are taking your time and not paying off and you're not doing well at, stop doing those. or at least cut those way back. So that's called personal strategic planning. So in that personal strategic plan, the first thing you want to do is think about how to increase this return on the energy, the money, the effort that you put in to this project. You need to realize that the most essential and valuable thing that you have to bring to your life and to your work is your ability to, number one, think, and number two, act, and number three, get the results and evaluate the results. So you think, you act, you take an action, you get results, and then you look at your results and say, were these results what I thought I was going to get? And how much effort did it take me to get these results? So your earning ability, now what is it? Your earning ability comes from your knowledge, your experience, your talents, and your education. Now, your education doesn't need to be formal. It can be on-the-job training. It can be trade school. It can be high school, college, post-college. But you've got education, knowledge, experience, and your talents. This is what you have. This is what you have to offer the world. The way you use it will largely determine your rewards. How many rewards you get and how much you get. Now, these are satisfaction rewards. These are tangible. These are material. This is money. This is fame, fortune. These are the rewards that we look at. People come up and they say, okay, I'm working for a large company, and I make a good salary, but I'm envious of other people in the company that make more money or drive nicer cars or wear better clothes and have much better lifestyles. And you can have achieved all of your education, all that you know to do, and the only way you can earn more money if you're stuck in a job that you really is sort of okay with is to work more hours. But it's not the answer. Instead, the answer is to find out where those people are that are making more than you are, contributing more to the world. Therefore, you can get into that job. You can do their kind of jobs, and you're not fixed on some kind of hourly rate. So if you want to get into something else, go and study what these other people are doing and do that. It may take more education. It may take more experience, but the future is sort of up to you. But you first have to learn how to do those things that the other people that are doing, you see other people doing, and if they can do them, why can't you? Why can't you? You can do it if you decide to do it. So just remember, when you try to move from one area that you're in to another area, people will discourage you. They will say, you probably shouldn't do this. Your family may even say, oh, you probably should just stay where you are. And you probably should just not do anything. Don't listen to that. Listen to your own head. Listen to your own heart. Listen to yourself. Absolutely, you can do it. If someone else can do it, you may have to study more. You may have to take some extra courses. You may have to buy some books. You may have to watch some videos. But you can do this, whatever it is that you want to do. If you're happy with the job that you're in, stay there. If you're happy with the job but you're not happy with the remuneration or the money that you're making, let's find something else that you might like just as well, and let's do that. Now, until you prove that that's what you really want, I'll tell you, like you've probably heard about, don't give up your day job. Don't give it up. Try this other out just a little while. Make sure it's what you thought it was, and not just the grass is always greener on the other side. So you want to develop your strengths and improve the quality of your life. And you can do this. It may be one of the most important things that you ever do. But the first part of this strategic personal plan is to clarify your values. What are your values? You ask yourself, what values do I admire and I wish to practice in my life? What values are they? If you want to discover your strengths, first you define your values and then apply them to your job or apply them to your family. Your values. These are values that people would like to have that are similar to you. Make sure that your values are the same as their values. The people that you want to emulate, make sure you both have the same values. Companies and individuals, your workplace and your job and yourself, they often have values that are similar, such as respect for others, service, innovation, integrity, market leadership. You know, there are values out there that you have. Make sure the company has those same values. Your company wants to be first, not second. You want to be first. Your family wants to be first, not second. Make sure that those values define you in regard to your work. Now, you don't want to have different values at work and different values on Sunday at church and different values at home. You want to have those same values. Quality, excellent, innovation. There are dozens of values. But whatever values you choose, make sure that they're in priority. Make sure you determine that if you're going to work and get to another level in your work career. The next step, create your personal mission. What is that? It's a written description of the person you intend to be in your work life, and then your family life, and then your social life. This is even more important than defining your goals. Once you've decided how much you want to make, you need to write out a mission statement, just write it out, that describes the kind of person you intend to be in order to make that kind of money. You might write down, I'm outstanding in car maintenance, I'm outstanding in refrigeration, I'm outstanding in sales, I'm outstanding in management, I'm outstanding in marketing. I'm well organized, I'm hardworking, I'm thoroughly prepared, I'm positive, I'm enthusiastic, and I'm intensely focused on serving my fellow man. Whether it's in your family, in your customers, you're intensely focused on serving your customers, your fellow man, better than anyone else can. Now, you have a series of organizing principles with this, and they can guide you in what you want to do, where you want to work, in your schedule every day. This is a beginning. You can carry through with this, and you can become the person that you've always wanted to be. I'm George Flynn. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.